So I'm Vic, and I've lived here nearly all my life. We got this flat in 1979.
My name is Sylviane. I've been in London for the last 40 plus years. Gardening, I was taught by my grandmother's gardening. So the relationship with the plants and the earth and seeing something that you grow or that something that grows is very, very old inside me. And I try to look at the garden as it lives through the year and see the wind and connect with the sky and the light.
I've lived here all my life, and we were lucky to have a garden, and my mum used to plant beans and salads and things, so I think it's always been a part of our DNA. I probably started in Middleton Square itself, where I started to plant bulbs, daffodils and things of that nature, and then it expanded to near St Thomas's Hospital where I work.
There's lots of corners where you can adopt a little space and do grow. Ask if you can grow, build up and say, oh, a tomato came up, and you can share the tomatoes.
So we applied for the allotment a few years before we got it, and eventually we were lucky enough to get it.
It was very barren. It was snowy.
Well, it was covered in grass.
Grass and snow after. It was, and you think, oh my goodness, what am I doing with this? But then it's now a jungle. Also, you appreciate time in a different way because it's the time of a plant.
Many, many years ago, when I was 16, 18, I built my parents a greenhouse, and it was made out of scraps of wood and just the corrugated plastic. And the first time I ever did that, but it was something I always wanted, but never had the space to build. So when that occurred, it was my special place, I suppose. I happened to be planting some salads, and there was that, I felt that moment of completeness, of sort of oneness, if you want, with the soil itself. The bonus is fine, we get stuff to bring home, but it's the actual being there.
And let me tell you something completely that I have not told you. 5 years ago, Vic had cancer, and he had really, really bad, long stay in hospital. And the first outing, his allotment, and I saw he was kneeling, barely able to walk, but he just stumbled along the side where the artichoke is, and he was there, just touching the earth.
There's a beautiful poem, supposedly by Chief Seattle, the ecological poem. It's a very long poem, but one thing he says, that we are part of the web, we are not the main part, and I think we need to learn that lesson.